Grab your popcorn as we recap this woman's desperate attempt to get pregnant. Couple Liv and Matt are talking to an IVF doctor. However, the doctor breaks the bad news to them about their fifth time not working. Liv says she desperately wants to get pregnant and doesn't want to adopt. She wants to feel the baby grow inside of her. Matt tells her they will keep trying no matter what. The doctor warns them that yes, they can keep trying with IVF, but success decreases each time and the cost increases even more. Liv doesn't care because money isn't an issue for her. They agree to see each other again in 8 weeks to restart her treatment. When they're about to leave the building, Matt reassures Liv that they won't stop trying, even if it means they have to hit every fertility clinic. When Liv goes to the front desk to make her next appointment, the woman feels bad about the couple. She suspiciously looks around, then gives Liv a small totem. Apparently it's a fertility totem that has been passed down in her family for generations. Liv must place the totem under the bed when her and Matt do the deed. Liv hesitates at first, but she has tried everything, so she takes the totem. At night, Liv puts the totem under her bed before she goes to sleep. Matt lets her know the good news about getting a part for an acting gig. He's excited to finally make money for the family because his intention was to never marry Liv for her money. Liv is happy to hear the news and hopes to have a baby along with it. Liv and Matt get it on like Donkey Kong, while flashes of lightning fill the screen. 16 months later and Liv and Matt have made a baby. The baby constantly cries when Liv holds him. Matt has been super busy with his new acting gig and won't be home for a while. The nanny eventually carries the baby and he stops crying. Liv feels like the whole baby ordeal was a mistake because she's not cut out for this. Later at night, Liv notices the baby monitor acting up. She remembers the totem and goes to grab it. She hates the totem for giving her the baby. Then she puts it away in a box. When she exits the room, she screams when she sees Matt with a mask on. He's there to check up on her, and he apologizes for not being around. However, he needs to feel like he's contributing financially. Liv says she feels like she's losing it because all she's doing is complaining about the baby. Matt tries to cheer her up, saying all of her feelings are normal and valid. Matt gives her a card to seek help for her postpartum depression. Late at night, the baby starts to cry on the monitor. As Liv is about to close her eyes, she sees a figure standing over the baby. Liv goes to the nursery, but there's nothing there. She looks at the monitor again and sees the figure standing behind her. She turns around, but nothing is there. When Liv shares what happened with her therapist, Dr. Berger, she feels relief when her therapist says she too had experienced hallucinations. So what she's going through is normal. Liv then opens up saying that the baby probably hates her, but the therapist says babies aren't capable of that. The therapist ends up giving her alternative medicine since Liv doesn't like the idea of taking pharmaceutical medicine. In the next scene, Liv and the baby are enjoying each other while Liv bathes him in what she refers to as a detox bath. When Matt comes home, Liv tells him how the detox bath the therapist recommended has improved Aaron by a lot. Liv thanks Matt for referring her to the therapist who has changed everything for the better. Later, Aaron cries, so Liv goes to the nursery to check up on him. She notices the fertility totem above Aaron, but apparently now it looks different since it grew horns and wings. She checks the box where she put the totem, but it's no longer there. Then she accuses Norma if she put the totem by Aaron. Norma ends up getting super scared and wonders why Liv even owns something like that. Norma says she can no longer work there while signing the cross, then she rushes out of the house. Liv hears something through the vents and goes to the sound in the basement. She notices huge scratch marks on the wall and damage to pipes. A pipe falls down and ends up scathing Liv's arm. When Matt gets home, Liv shares everything that had gone down. Matt says the thing looks satanic, then Liv says it didn't look like that when she first got it. Liv wonders how it even got in Aaron's crib. Matt says it wasn't him. Liv reveals what she saw in the basement. However, Matt says it was probably a raccoon that did the damage. Liv doesn't think it was a raccoon since the claw marks were too big. Matt hopes Liv isn't regressing. And she needs to get it together because his shoots will be at night. Liv lies and says she's okay and everything will be fine. Late at night, Liv is doing a Google search on Sumerian fertility gods. She finds images similar to her totem and finds out it's possibly similar to Baal Zebub. The baby monitor starts to get all distorted, so she goes to the other room with it. Liv then listens closely to the playback of the monitor and is shocked. Next morning comes and Liv tells Matt everything. She makes him listen to the recording of the monitor and she thinks someone is saying "I want him." Matt doesn't believe any of this though because it sounds too distorted. Liv is livid at this point and screams in frustration. Later, Liv is still listening to the recording. However, she is shocked to see Matt has brought over Dr. Berger over to pay her a visit. Dr. Berger listens to the recording but she doesn't hear anything but static. Dr. Berger says Liv is stressed out and sleep deprived. The sounds are all in Liv's head. Dr. Berger diagnoses Liv with a condition called pareidolia, the ability to see shapes and make pictures out of randomness. She prescribes Liv Zoloft. Later, Liv takes the prescribed medication. At a gathering with Matt's friends, they are toasting his acting accomplishments. One of the guests sees a Ouija board and so they stupidly try it. They start calling out for spirits. They ask the spirit who it is and they move the board to spell "Jack me off." They all laugh. They go back to playing the game and Liv asks the spirit, "What do you want to say to us?" It spells out "He is mine." Liv is shocked and throws the board. Liv tries to tell Matt that there is something in this house and it's after their baby. All of Matt's friends are shocked to see Liv going full on psycho. Matt is pissed and tells her she needs to figure out her issues. He is embarrassed because now all of his friends think Liv is crazy. Liv leaves the room and goes to Aaron. As she calms him down, lightning strikes. She sees a demon at the window trying to reach out for Aaron. Liv yells at the demon saying it's her baby. Much later, Liv goes to the receptionist who gave her the fertility totem. Liv wants answers. However, she tells Liv that she only wanted to help Liv get pregnant. The girl says magic has saved her life. Turned her around from a life of drugs. She shows Liv a book on a ritual of how to get rid of Baal. The receptionist gives Liv a ritual dagger. That night, Liv performs the ritual while Matt is out working. She reads the weird language from the book. Then cuts the palm of her hand. She squeezes the blood onto the statue as she recites more from the book. She walks around the circle with the ritual dagger. Then eventually she hears the words "He is mine." Liv is spooked and accidentally stabs Matt. Matt falls over and Liv reaches for him as she screams. 2 weeks later, Matt goes to Liv, who is at a mental institute. Liv hugs her husband and says she can't stop seeing the demon. She apologizes to Matt, who says to just forget about everything. Liv wonders how Aaron is doing, to which Matt replies that Aaron is doing good. It's revealed that Liv is the one who voluntarily put herself away in the mental institute. She refuses to leave until she is fully mentally stable. Matt says he loves her. When Matt goes to his car, he kisses the receptionist from earlier. Matt apparently planned the entire thing. A true actor. He wanted Liv to end up in a mental institute so that all of her money will be his. The receptionist says she is happy to finally get all the voodoo stuff out of her house. In the next scene, Matt is celebrating with all of his friends who were apparently involved with everything. The Asian guy did the technical baby monitor stuff. The black girl carved all the totems and set up the basement claw marks. The white dude wore the devil costume. Meanwhile, Matt changed out her Zoloft with a psychoactive cocktail. They all wonder when they will get their pay cut. Matt tells them they will never have to work again once all the paperwork is done. Aaron cries in the other room and Matt reveals he went to great lengths to make fertility impossible for Liv. He took steroids, take hot baths, and did whatever it took to have a low sperm count. When Matt goes to tend to Aaron, Matt's friends are celebrating. However, the lights start to flicker. And the sound system is distorted. They even see fog coming out the floor. The friends are shocked to see this because they got rid of the special effects after their ruse with Liv. A deep voice says "You are mine," then every single one of them run for the door. The white dude gets clothes lined by a demon, but he also gets decapitated. The black girl gets punched right through the chest. Matt hears this from the other room. The Asian guy's tailbone is removed. Then Matt sees his lover get choked. "Choke me, Zaddy." The demon snaps her neck, then it turns to Matt to spread its wings. Later, Matt is incarcerated for ending all of his friends. Liv visits Matt, who confessed to all the wrongdoings he's done to Liv. However, he denies having ended his friends. Matt tells Liv about the demon killing all of his friends. However, Liv doesn't want to listen to any of it. She refuses to help Matt, especially since Matt tried to ruin her life. Liv says Aaron no longer has a father, then walks away. Matt tries to warn her about the demon in the house. He says the demon is real. Back at her house, Liv puts Aaron to sleep. The demon shows up and Liv looks at him, but without fear. The demon asks Liv to release him. It's revealed that the receptionist gave Liv a real summoning spell of Baal. While at the mental institute, Liv tried the summoning spell again. As a result, Liv commands the devil. It is here where she told the demon to do her bidding and ordered him to kill all of Matt's friends. The demon asks to be released again, but Liv says she will on one condition. She tells Baal to give her another baby. As the demon engulfs Liv with its wings, it's implied that they probably got intimate to get that second child. What's the lesson? Never mess with a mother and her baby.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like. It really helps the channel.